Hello, welcome back. There has been a lot of debate among fans about The Witcher Season 3, with some saying it is the best season ever and others saying it has become worse and worse with each episode. Despite the adaptation's unfavorable reviews, Season 4 of the Netflix series has already been ordered, assuring that there will be more to the story. The Witcher's most recent season came to a surprising conclusion as prominent villains made significant movements and the main characters were once more split up. A sophisticated second season with multi-layered narratives and more character growth is likely as a result of all these factors. These important issues will be addressed by The Witcher throughout Season 4. A squad of youthful fighters helped Ciri in the third season finale of The Witcher. Missile was featured earlier in the series even though the most of them are new characters. They noticed that Ciri was fighting the final person keeping her captive, as if to test her strength. It was also obvious that they were familiar with her. She might be in danger if she knows they know she is Princess Cirilla. However, if they decide to support her as allies, it might be advantageous. Audiences will be anticipating Season 4's explanation of their motivations because they were only briefly introduced at the end of Season 3. Since the first time he invaded Cintra and assassinated the Queen of Cintra, Cahir has been Ciri's nemesis. Ciri ultimately had the chance to get revenge on him in Season 3 by killing him for all the suffering he had given her. She attempted to do so, but was thwarted when Cahir didn't resist and even urged her to. He swore to find her and led the Nilfgaardian warriors away from her. This makes it clear to viewers that he has formally sided with Ciri and the Emperor Imr. However, because of how brief and tense their conversation was, it is unclear whether Cahir will be an important ally in her future conflict with Nilfgaard. Yennefer was last seen standing with her fellow mages as they started to clean up and repair Aretuza after Tissaia sadly took her life in Season 3. They were determined to rebuild their home after Redania and the elves destroyed it, and they did not want to let it become decrepit and abandoned. Earlier, Yennefer's top priorities were to keep Ciri safe and instruct her in the use of her power. For forthcoming seasons of The Witcher, Yennefer's destiny may have changed now that she is the most potent mage in Aretuza. Ciri, Yennefer, and Geralt are now apart, and Yen might trust Geralt to find their daughter while she stays in Aretuza to re-establish the mage's base of operation. In a startling turn of events, Turin, a phony Ciri, was introduced by Emperor Imr as the true princess of Cintra in The Witcher's climax. The viewer is aware that Vilgefortz conducted research on girls with elven blood, including Ciri, in order to comprehend her abilities and discover how to harness them for his own benefit. It is still unknown if the sorcerer is deceiving Imr as well. Vilgefortz might be using the girl as a ruse since he thinks Ciri passed away after she activated the elven magic in the Tor Lara. Imr might, however, be aware that the girl is a fake and is taking use of Ciri's name for his own gain. An additional crucial query regarding Vilgefortz and Imr is raised by the earlier query. Viewers are already aware of Vilgefortz's alliance with Imr, which dates back to before The Witcher's events. He was a spy who had no loyalty to the Brotherhood and was only interested in leveraging his connections to become the most potent sorcerer. Vilgefortz is scarier than any fang and claw monster in The Witcher, which has many scary ones. He has no interest other than himself. This might imply that he is devoted to Emperor Imr due to the potential for power. This might also imply that he is controlling the Brotherhood just as much as the Nilfgaardian ruler. With each new season, The Witcher's immersion has gotten deeper, adding to the world's richness. The declining elven realm ruled by Queen Francesca is an intriguing and tragic aspect of this world building. Francesca's tale has been tragic, despite the fact that she turned into a monster in Season 3, seeking out Ciri alongside her other foes. Emperor Imr granted her people consolation in return for elven warriors, but Fringilla later revealed to Francesca that Imr was also accountable for the murder of her child in Season 2. With adversaries pressing in from all sides and little options to save her people from going extinct, the queen is left unsure of what to do next. The Witcher's last season's found family storyline involving Yennefer, Geralt, Ciri, and Jaskier was one of its most wholesome elements. By the end of the season, their family had unfortunately split up once more. Geralt and Jaskier set out to find Ciri when she disappears in the Korath Desert, while Yennefer remained in Aretuza to rebuild. Without her family and guardians, Ciri must now deal with a world that wants to exploit her skills. Fans still hold out hope that Geralt can locate his child of surprise before their adversaries do, even though this may make for a fantastic feminist plot in which Ciri learns to be her own hero. The Witcher's fourth season will undoubtedly center on Geralt, the titular character. However, because Liam Hemsworth will be taking over for Henry Cavill as the character, audiences are already aware that this Geralt will have a new appearance. Other shows frequently ignore the physical changes while continuously using different actors to play the same role. The disclosed intention is to include these modifications into Season 4's story, so this won't be the case for The Witcher. The viewers will expect the creators to explain this alteration in light of the world building even though it has nothing to do with the canon storyline. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.